Hi everyone and welcome. Halloween is just around the corner. Of course you know that. I'm so excited. One of my favorite times of the year. So tonight I saw a scary movie, but for the entire family. Hopefully scary, hopefully fun, hopefully entertaining, and hopefully the entire family can enjoy it. It's PG rated. And it's based on a property that a lot of kids, they're probably grown up now, but a lot of kids really enjoyed the Goosebumps books. For me, I heard about them, I knew about them, but I already moved on into adult life, and I got into Stephen King, real horror movies, R-rated horror films, and I never really got into the Goosebumps stories. But I really wanted to see this film because it reminded me of a genre or a formula that I saw in the 90s, especially in 1995, with Robin Williams, directed by Joe Johnston, Jumanji. I love that movie. It's so much fun. It's so entertaining. You know what the premise is. They open up something and crazy enough stuff happens. They're in mortal danger. The world is coming to an end. But let's talk about Goosebumps the movie. Now, Goosebumps the movie is pretty much the same idea, somewhat. Instead of a board game, it's a book, or the books of R.L. Stine, the writer of Goosebumps. Now, in this film, Jack Black plays R.L. Stine, and we get to know him through his neighbors. Amy Ryan, the great actress Amy Ryan, and her son, or her character's son, move into somewhere in Delaware, I think Madison, Delaware, and they happen to move next to this guy, this writer, and his daughter. And because of certain events that happen over the course of just the night, the whole world comes to an end. The creatures that this author has created have been unleashed onto the town. Pandemonium, people are in danger, our stars are in danger, but hopefully we can have a fun, entertaining time, especially for the whole family. So, since I was excited to see this movie, I had a little bit of expectations. I did like the trailer, even though a lot of the CGI, but hopefully it would look good. I happened to see it in 3D, which I wasn't really excited about, but it was only screening time that I could find. And after walking out of the film, I saw the whole film. But after the movie was over, I would tell you that I had a lot of fun watching this film. It reminded me of being a kid again. It reminded me of that kind of formula, of course, as I mentioned before, that has been done a few times. Different authors, of course, from Jumanji and this, different authors. But I like this concept, and I think fans of Goosebumps who have read at least a few of the guy's books will really enjoy this film because they might see characters or monsters that they knew from the series. Now, for me, it was all new. I didn't really know names or anything or whatever. But since I was an outsider, they still made a fun film. They gave us fun characters, a cool little story to get into what was happening. And I do like that it gets right to what's going to happen in the film. We get to meet the central characters, we get to see what happens, and then we got to find out how they're going to get out of it. And what I do appreciate it, and what going into I was like, okay, it's going to be this exciting, dangerous kind of movie, but I feel like everybody's going to be pretty much safe. And a lot of people are not going to be in too much danger. And I was surprised at some of the turns that they took in this film. I don't want to give anything away, but I do like what they did somewhat in this film to give us some surprises, or like, you know what, maybe somebody's in danger in this movie. I appreciate that. It gives us something to care about as an audience member. As for Jack Black, it might be the best thing that he's done in quite a long time, especially as a comedic actor. I really like Jack Black, but I feel like he's kind of been wasted. And it's kind of weird because the director of this movie used Jack Black in another movie called Gulliver's Travels from 2010, and that was a piece of crap. Where this time they worked together really well, and Jack Black had a lot to offer. He had a lot of comedy. He actually gets to play two kind of characters because he's playing the author and then he's playing one of his creations, mainly this doll. And I liked that element to the film as well. I liked all the creature feature stuff. It reminded me of the, it reminded me of the whole genre of things just trying to destroy a whole town. You're getting hints of the Blob. You're getting hints of, anything that was probably created in the 1950s with insects taking over a town and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the movie is centered in today's world, but it's kind of a throwback to simpler times. And I appreciate that. And then at the same time, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It has fun with the material. I like the chemistry that happens between some of the characters, even though there's some weird things that happen near the end that I don't know if really makes any sense, but what the heck. It was fun. Amy Ryan's nice in the movie. I'm just kind of sad that she's in the film and she does have some nice moments with her character, son's character, whatever. I just wish there were some other things that involved other actors that they seem like they're going to hint upon, and then it seems like it really goes nowhere from there. But overall, I felt like this was a good, clean, fun, scary good time for the entire family. There's a few times I jumped a little bit and was creeped out just a little bit, and I appreciate that. It was just a really good time in the movies. And I did see it in 3D, and I will tell you, skip, don't see it in 3D. Unnecessary. The movie doesn't need to be in 3D. There's too many fun thrills that happen, and also like moments where I kind of just question it just a little bit, especially when it involves the whole town and how the whole town would actually react to this whole situation. Would they react as it's a movie. I realize that, but it was a fun movie. I appreciate that. And someone who has never really read, I don't read. Never read a Goosebumps story. I felt like I was invited into this world, and that they really cared about their fans. They cared about the normal audience that's going to bring that. They cared about the parents who bring in their kids, because the kids are going to enjoy this no matter what, but the parents, I think, can enjoy it as well, because it's very funny, and the cast adds a lot to it, and I like the overall story. And so for that, I am going to give Goosebumps, I'm going to give the film a solid 3 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.